Throwing is Garoppolo on third down.
Coverage, and it's
intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. It's to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They rode
him right out of bounds. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
No, let me see what my coach wants. Let me see what my coach wants. No fuck with it. No giving up to play. Let me see. That cover 3, nah, cover 3 blitz.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
I'm back. I'm in coverage. Yeah, I'm in coverage.
To try again after the sack. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
From the gun on 3rd, and the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Do it. Go for it. I'll blitz you. I'm going to send the whole. I'm going to send everybody from the 8th block, nigga. Oh, shit. Yep. Man, blitz, fuck it. Man, blitz. We blitzing. Yeah,
and how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Just move up. Everybody just move up. Yeah, we're here. It's 4th and 1, G. We're not taking anything.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
As a defender, I always found the slant route extremely difficult to cover unless you're able to jump on top of it early, because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going away from you.
It all happens in the blink of an eye, doesn't it?
It really does. The timing is so important. That ball's got to be out of the hands of the quarterback and to the receiver like that. And if it is, you often get a very successful play.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
It's a nice run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Needs a fucking lead, nigga. I'll take anything I can get.
Here we go.
Any point advantage that I got on you, I'll take that shit.
Here we go.
It doesn't matter if it's 2, 1, 0, 3, 4, 9, 28, nigga.
There's Garoppolo on first and 10. No escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
That nigga Thomas.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Joe Montana, who, nigga? Know the name Tom. Know the name fucking Tom. That's the only nigga Tom Brady.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on fourth down. Just throws Garoppolo. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Look at the time, A-Rod. 3-10. We're up 3-0. A-Rod. Easy come up, cut my boy.
Working from the gun. He's got to hook up to Lazard. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
The reps after practice. Got to. Aaron Rodgers wants to get back into the Super Bowl. They can do it.
On third down, Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
That nigga Lamar Jackson. Fucking dude.
Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Open man is Allison complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
These fourth downs, these 27.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Against the Bears, nigga. First game of the season. Coming back when he was the 6th seed, playing in the NFC.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
When I was dying, you fucking old goofy bitch.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to let this go for the end zone, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they move it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Final shot here before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
I got the football back. It would have been a touchdown.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Stop freaking playing with me. These niggas on Madden and shit. Niggas that be playing on Madden online. These niggas gotta stop. These niggas gotta stop fucking playing with me. Nigga. I don't even really play Madden for real.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ballgame.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far is the field goal.
You should be able to air that big top. I'm going to make you air that big top.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
You're handing them
I have to
bitches
think a
out.
major focus of the
You're sending
halftime
them
mix
bitches
had to be
the
figuring out how to
fiends,
create
man.
space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Heading them bitches up
That
to the
didn't
crack
appear to be a
kids in
run
the
blitz. He
street,
just
man.
darted in once he
Here
saw
you
the
go,
run
nigga.
develop.
Take that.
That
Yup,
appeared to
yup.
be a case
Come on.
of see ball,
Grab that shit.
get ball.
That's how you take them rushing.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop.
He's okay. He's okay.
You
think this is okay. That's fine. That's fine. That
Sanders.
keeps you away from the end zone.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
But until you get Hunter in here, I'm finna play this nigga in the Madden shit. Come here, nigga. Yup, wrap that up. No first down. We're good. Lock it.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Give me that.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they held them in check on the scoreboard.
Come over the
Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
That bullshit, bro. That's some fucking bullshit, bro. That shit right there be making you fucking mad.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He finds Coleman.
No.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 28 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Set now to kick.
Fuck. Okay.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
We gotta establish one game. We haven't had one game all fucking game. We haven't. I've had what, 4 offensive possessions?
Dude, I don't even eat Sheffield.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board and get some momentum here in half two.
Yes.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know what they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter.
Dude, I cannot stomach SpaghettiOs. Just even the smell of SpaghettiOs
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good coverage
Jimmy.
from both teams, and there's another nice...
Bro, fuck these niggas. Fuck these niggas. Fuck those.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down.
Come on, Mo. Come on, big dog. Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. You can beat this defense. You can beat this defense. You can beat his defense. Look at that. That's a hard hit. Fuck. Oh, God. I'm surprised A-Rod didn't hurt his collar, bro.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Yeah. You send Jimmy down. A-Rod. If you got to, A-Rod, run.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
Yes!
It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down.
Fuck Rodgers.
Rodgers now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Basketball, and Rodgers is one of the best right athletes ever. And if you say he's not, you are stupid bitch.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's go, D. Kill.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Rodgers. I'm going for another field goal. Aaron Rodgers, I need another favor from you, big dog.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on the 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Fucking damn it, bro. I'm saying this all. We have to get Richard Sherman out of this.
Here's Rodgers throwing again. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
He was so insane. Aaron Rodgers is so insane.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that is incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there, but
hold on.
Look, that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Geronimo. Nigga. Bro. Geronimo. What the fuck is that, bro? What the fuck is that, Geronimo? Geronimo
3 straight
smoking dick, bro.
And they're going to go for it on 4th. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
What the fuck? Go down, got this shit recorded so I can send with that nigga Geronimo Allison the fucking video, bro. That nigga need to see what he just
Going for it has paid off twice already on this drive. Can they convert again on 4th down? Let's see.
Come up clutch, ladies and gentlemen.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And he finds his tight end Graham. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Handoff, Coleman, right side. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 1st down.